What is up, my guys? Get some stuff going here. Get the camera fired up. I was just quickly replying to some comments on the YouTube. It was in regards to the making of Saint Azamina. It was the question, or it was they're saying that Eternal Darkness doesn't prevent Saint Azamina. But if we go here to read Eternal Darkness says that you cannot target monsters on the field with spell and trifest, tribute them for tribute summon, nor use them as materials for a fusion, sync, or XYZ summon. And Saint Azamina, Azamina, right here, says that you must be fusion summon or special summon from your exit by tributing one Saint Azamina you control one face-up monster. So that's where people get confused, is they think that that's just tributing a special summon, but the materials are still treated as fusion, because I even have the quote. Hang on, sorry, chat. Hang on, I'll find it just to bring it out here to bring it here for everyone to see. Here we go. Yep. So if we go here to the YGO resources, we're able to see that it says that I resolve fusion tag. The targeted monster's name can be treated as revealed fusion monsters, fusion materials this turn. Revealing Saint Azamina. Can I now tribute the monster fusion tag is applied to, and the one monster face on the field controls special summon Azamina. Although the special summon of Azamina is not contributed, is treated as a fusion summon, any monster attributed for the summon are still used as fusion material. So you're able to, you can't make it. So that was what I was replying to. It took me a hot second to get back to make stream go live, because I haven't checked my comments in a little bit, so I was just responding to those, because like this says they can't be, it doesn't say that nor them use materials for a fusion synchro. It doesn't say can we use them for tribute summon, nor use them as materials. It's not saying you can't summon them. It's just they cannot be used as material, and that's what Eternal Darkness is cracked. Can't even Saint Azamina this card. Figure we maybe do some DDD test hands. Talk about YCS Vegas, where Distant Coner with Art Mage. Maybe I should have bought my Art Mage stuff sooner. Did better. Let's see here, just try and make sure that this is working properly. Sweet. See if we can get this to work. Get the Elgato cam going. Normally this thing's always on, but I guess it died and had to come back on. But yeah, just replying to some of those YouTube remarks. Commenters don't understand type of thing, which that's fair enough, because yeah, it's definitely a confusing term, because this right here says you can attribute summon, you contribute one Saint Azamina, one card your face of monster on your opponent controls. So it's you're be special summoning the monster. You're not fusion summoning, but it's still being used as fusion material, which is like a weird thing, because like it sounds like that's just because Konami says so, you know? So it's like, because Konami says so. But yeah, nope. I like to, and I was lucky I found like on the Judges Lounge where they like cited that source, so I like being able to cite sources, because I don't like explaining things, especially like when I'm wrong. I'll gladly admit that I'm wrong, but when I'm right, I hate having to like explain and like trying to explain why. Trying to fire up the Elgato. Yeah, I've been kind of tinkering around with S4 since they revealed the new cards. I think the new cards are kind of kind of crazy. And so they're not busted by any means. Like, I've been playing a lot of, like, games on casual where I've been getting cloinked myself. And it's kind of, like, also, like, not understanding or playing the deck correctly myself. So, like, once I learn the deck, you know, you learn all the new combos, you learn it, you'll be doing a lot better here. Let's see here. Don't know why this is happening. Can't even open up. Kind of strange. I don't understand technology at all, man. I do not. But we don't need the camera to function today, I guess. I just want to do some test hands maybe for you guys, pass some time, talk about some side deck theory. But I guess not. Interesting, but anyway. Yeah, YCS Vegas. That's crazy. I mean, like, realistically, what is it? The second place was all Dracotel, which, God, that Dracotel brand needs to get literally blasted, if you ask me. I'm so sick of that deck. It needs to get blasted. And then, like, just to see, like, K9 Archmage being up there, that's so awesome to see. And I watch Distant Coders, like, profile and stuff like that, and I liked, like, that's just awesome. That is awesome to see. Crazy. Let's see if we just restart the camera here. But yeah. Yep, that's S-Force. I'll go ahead and show, like, the S-Force list I've been kind of tinkering around with. Where's that? Here it is. When I was very early testing this list, I kept coming into an issue with just, there's no extender. There's no way for you to beat certain things because all the S-Force cards are just kind of bad. None of them extend, like, at all. Like, we don't have a single extender. So it was like this package right here with the Dark Magical Curtain. When we get this along with the Witch of the Black Forest, like, we get a starter and extender with this, but also we get something cooler, is that this can summon out Platina, and then we get to make Dragoon, assuming this package stays, we get to make Dragoon super early. And that's what I hope for. I hope that the whole gaze and stuff kind of stays. Otherwise, with Lapswell here is a Fiend, so, like, if Fiendsmith is still around, you could still do Fiendsmith stuff. Which isn't, like, terrible, but I do know, like, what is it, like a 1-card Cygnus? I wish these cards were updated. I tried to go to MDP Master Duel Pro 3, but did not work. Trying to fire up, like I said, our Elgato cam here, but for some reason it just does not want to work. And as you can see, I still have, like, space here, but this is, like, kind of like a rough list of what I was testing. I think that you don't need... Rapichimaru's kind of like, it's a weaker starter. Cygnus is definitely the best starter. But, yeah, let's just go ahead and showcase you guys the Black Witch combo here. Yeah, we just don't want to shuffle. And, of course, like, if you open, like, Dark Magical Curtain and Cygnus, like, you have full combo while being protected, which is kind of awesome. But Yep, you just activate the Dark Magical Curtain. Special summon out. So, like, you could summon out Platina here, then make Dragoon, but since we don't have no other cards in our hand, we'll just summon out the Witch of the Black Forest. What a smack back to, like, the old days, you know? Link here. You trigger the Witch of the Black Forest to search out retroactive. And then you go ahead and make Night Chaser here. Use Night Chaser's effect. You go ahead and add yourself your bridge. You're going to activate bridge. You can go ahead and add. We can add Gravitino here. Gravitino is like also like some of the reasons. Like I keep thinking people forget Gravitino is like a D barrier or D fissure on field. So it's just kind of interesting here that, you know, you can activate this, banish this, and then you get to summon out your. So you can do like a lot of things. You can summon out this and to go into this effect to go ahead and summon out Gravitino. Use this effect to go ahead and search out Cygnus if you want to. Cygnus search. Gravitino can search out this. I'm doing this all wrong, actually. It's like a 1 card. I'm doing this so wrong. Add this. Yeah, I did this way backwards. Let's restart this here. Use this to summon it out. And then we just link off here. Yeah, I see where I messed up. We need that extra body. Then you go here into Night Chaser. Use the effect. Normally, if you have another card or if you start differently, you grab S-Force Origin and that gets your combo really rolling. But it's okay. You activate this. Go ahead and add yourself the Cygnus. And then you can normal summon out Cygnus. Use Cygnus's effect to grab the Gravitino. And then you can go and activate Night Chaser. You can banish the retroactive, but we'll just do this. Summon out Platina. Then you can use Platina's effect. Summon back out the Gravitino. Gravitino grabs you your Chase or your Sorted World if you want, but Sorted World's like kind of bugged here on Omega. So like if you read this card, it says if you banish cards from your hand to activate an effect of an S-Force, you can send one S-Force. It doesn't, for some reason, it's not letting that effect trigger right now. So you just go ahead and grab Chase, and then we go ahead and go the Dragoon line into Gaze. And then you can go ahead and link off here into Cross Sheep, which I like decks that utilize Cross Sheep. I think this card is so cool. Go and activate this. Summon out Dragoon. Trigger Cross Sheep to go ahead and summon out. It doesn't matter what you summon out here. We go to summon out Retroactive. It doesn't truly matter. And then you make Mystify. And the reason you make Mystify, and I'll go ahead and use Mystify here to move itself down to here, and then you link off here into your Night Chaser. So this seems pretty unoppressive, right? But literally you have Mystify, where if they play into the column Mystify, you lock them out of using monster effects to activate. It says while your opponent has a monster in this card's column, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, they cannot special summon with activated monster effects. So you have a subtle floodgate here, and you can move something to its column too, which is pretty crazy. And then, of course, you have Dragoon, so you have kind of like a floodgate-esque card here. You have Night Chaser. And if we just go... And then you have the set Chase, so you can technically have a bounce too, but you have a little bit... You could have more than that, really, if you really want to. So you go here, opponent's turn, right? They normal summon. You can activate Night Chaser target itself, the shuffle back, and then this is where you could also chain Mystify here. Target this to go ahead and move it over and special summon one of your banish. So you summon out your Night Chaser. Night Chaser grabs you follow-up in the form of Bridgehead or Origin. We'll just grab Origin. And then you can go ahead and activate this. So if you want a massive... It really just depends what you want. You can summon out Justify up here, which is a negate and a huge like banish when it declares an attack. And not to mention Justify along with Mystify can move... It can fill up this column here. So like a lot of things that can't be destroyed by battle or that are huge, Justify solves. Or you can summon out your Lapswell. Lapswell summon out Gravitino. Gravitino searches, and then you literally then you have like a what do you call it, like a Dark Law effect going on in every column. So like 3 columns are literally are like macrocosmos. So if they play into these 3 columns, which of course the extra monster zones and stuff, they don't get to, they get banished, which is really good against like Cool Tune. But they are 2 zones that they could potentially play into, which just keep that in mind. But just for the safe route, you'll go up here and you'll summon out Justify. And then, yeah, here you go. You got Justify up here. And then you have the bounce. So you get to bounce. You still have literally the negate with Justify. As long as you keep something in this column, it's okay. And I guess, arguably, if you wanted to set up things a little bit better, you could put Mystify and move it to this column here. You could play like around your zones a little bit better and put Mystify here. And then you literally have the ability to move something twice. So Mystify would be able to move something into the center column. Once they link off or do something cool, then you can negate it with Justify and put something else. You keep the floodgate effect alive with Mystify is what I'm trying to say. Of course, when you go to your end phase, though, you're losing this Dragoon here because of Gaze, which isn't terrible. Like, that's one of the fair things about Gaze. And then you get to here, and of course, we're drawing Lapswell because it's all set up, but you have S-Force Origin, which then can allow you to bring back out Gravitino to search. It can, you know, bring out your Night Chaser again to search. But that's off of 1 card. Like, 1 card, Dark Magical Curtain, and you're off to the races. Trying a new flavor of Ghost today. Cranberry Grape. It's pretty good. But, of course, I'll show you guys the 1 card Cygnus. It's a little bit weaker, but the cool thing I also like about this deck is that retroactive works with any hand trap. So like any of the hand traps you play, you can normal summon them, and then you can link into Night Chaser, Night Slayer, which is really good. But you're going to start your turn by normal summoning out your Cygnus. Cygnus will grab you retroactive. And then you can link off here into Night Chaser if you want to. It's entirely up to you. But then you just go ahead and link it off here. Into this, use this effect here. And you go ahead and grab yourself Origin. You activate Origin to reborn out your Cygnus. It doesn't matter what you reborn, just can't reborn out retroactive. Use this effect here. Banish, banish, then you summon out Platina. Platina will then trigger here, and then targeting the retro, and then you chain the S-Force here. You banish Lapswell, and then you send Gravitino to grave. Summon out this. And then just like that, you're kind of back to the same thing. Dragoon is this package here is just kind of needed. Even if we lose Dragoon, like you maybe still play this just to trigger off Cross Sheep. Maybe. So then we go here into this. You go and activate Gaze here. Fusion out here. Then you go ahead and go into your second Night Chaser, which you don't have to. You wouldn't have to, but you could. Summon out retroactive. And this is where like you can finagle the columns a little bit better. We'll go ahead and link off here into Mystify. Activate this. Tribute itself. Special one of your banish S-Force, so you summon out your Lapswell. Lapswell then can bring out Gravitino. Bring out Gravitino. Gravitino searches for your Chase. And then you go ahead and activate this. Target itself. Move it here. And then there you go. You're kind of set up. And then you can link off Lapswell into your second Night Chaser here. And then you set up. So that's what like one Cygnus gets you. There is a way that you can threaten, like me and my buddies have been talking how like Nib is kind of, it's crazy this deck can finally, the deck was so bad before I never had to worry about being nibbed, but now the deck got some good enough support you can be nibbed. But they gave, without having that extender, which is really what the Dark Magical Curtain kind of solves, they gave you a perfect card to counter it, in a way, is Mystify. Mystify is like pretty okay, but you can't, like, I guess you can't counter Mystify, because you have to have a monster, like, opponent has to control a monster, so like, this is the only way to beat it, sadly, is this package here. Like, for a little bit, I thought this card could do it. That's why I started, like, droning off about this card. Is like, you make this card, you check Nib. No, you don't. This card has to have another monster in this zone. So you need to have, like, Threat as Dark Dragoon, which you can do this by opening, like, Cygnus plus the Dark Magical Circle, which is pretty okay. But yeah, so like your inboard here is, again, you have Mystify, which you can do some things. So this is a simulator, right? But like you also could play against people who don't know what the cards do, the rogue strategy, right? Where they just end up normal summon this column, and then like all of a sudden, like you're like, well, you can't use monster effects. But right here, you can use this chaser here to go ahead and summon out your Night Chaser. Excuse me, this is your Night Slayer. Your Night Chaser goes into your Night Slayer, and you grab yourself a card. So if you had no cards in your hand, you make Dragoon live here at this point, and then of course you can use this right here to banish these to go on into your Justify. And Justify is pretty much an imperm. So you have 1, 2, 3, and then this, as long as you have Gravitino, any card in the column is getting banished when it leaves the field. So the way that works, even with Chase, when it bounces this card back, even though it's bouncing to the hand, it'll banish instead. So that's pretty, good. And like I said, you're able to stop effects like this, that summon monster effects that activate to summon with Mystify. So like even if they link this off like into Link Spider up here, you can go Mystify to move it over. So there's one. So let's say they special again link off into like something else or fuse off or something. You can you can negate it with Justify and move it back in this column. So you're going to continue to keep that Floodgate-esque effect up. There's also like a Link 3. It's that Masquerena Link 3 that you could potentially go into instead if you really wanted to. But I like S-Force for S-Force, so like you don't need to. Like I said, I like S-Force because I want to utilize S-Force, but that Link 3 you definitely could make up here instead of Mystify, and you still would have like the same setup where you just make Night Chaser, and the Night Chaser summons out this, and then you can turn into like Justify or Mystify. But Justify is only good up here in the extra monster zone, so it just makes it to where you don't get the full utility of Justify. You'd go into Mystify, and Mystify I feel like is weak by itself. You want it to be backed up by Justify. Whereas in the other line, you get a negate that way, but like you still get a negate this way too. But yeah, it's still pretty, like, I mean, this is still better than what S-Force could do. Like I still have like old videos from like 4 years ago that showed like the bare bone S-Force combos. But I'll go ahead and show you guys real quick now the next combo where it's just like protected. Let's go ahead and throw in 3 Fuas here. So we'll enable deck shuffling, no. Starting hand, we'll go 5. And we'll start. So this right here is going to be able to protect you, like nib protection or hand trap protection, right? So you go and activate this. Ancestral summon out. So you have to summon Platina here. And you sequence your line aside from Platina. So you go here, into this, effect of this, grab your Gaze, and then you just go ahead and use Gaze onto the Dark Magician of Destruction, summon out Dragoon, and then now all of a sudden you're protected. You're insulated. You have Cygnus, and this right here could also literally be a lot of different variations. It could be Cygnus, it could be Bridgehead, so there's 6 copies there. It could also be Rapachiamaru plus another random S-Force name. So like the combo just, it works regardless. There's a lot of iterations, so it could just be the Dark Magical Curtain plus that, and then it's the same combo sequence as before, where you grab yourself retroactive. But I do think you get a little bit more flexibility in like the bodies you want to end on. So we go here, Night Slayer's effect. You go ahead and search out Origin. But we got to remember Origin's going to be utilized a little bit differently here. Because, well, no, it's okay. Activate this. We can special summon back out Cygnus. And then you can activate this. Finish it. So we're losing the retroactive here. That's what's kind of important. And then let's see here. So we can summon out Lapswell. Or we can summon out Gravitino. Let's go ahead and summon out... trying to think. I think it's summon out Lapswell. Lapswell bring back... No, it's... we special summon out... I don't think it matters what we summon. We summon out Gravitino. And then we can... yeah, okay. Summon out Gravitino. Chainlink 1, Gravitino. Chainlink 2, S-Force Origin. You go ahead and so we're going to go ahead and banish Lapswell. And then we're going to send to the graveyard. Razor Edge is also like a cool little, if you guys don't know, it's like another floodgate. Monsters in the same column S form cannot be used for summon of a Link 3 or higher monster. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. But we'll go ahead and send Retroactive to the graveyard here. And then we're going to go ahead and grab our Chase here. And this is where we just kind of got to go ahead and link off here early on into our Night Chaser. Then we go and activate Night Chaser. Target itself. Special summon out Lapswell. Lapswell's effect. Bring back Retroactive. And then you just link off here into your Cross Sheep. And then you just go ahead and do your other Night Chaser. Trigger Cross Sheep. Bring back Retroactive. And then, like I said, you can go into Justify here. Or not Justify, Mystify. Mystify, target itself. Move it down. And then there you go. So you did this entire combo sequence protected under that. So you get to the same end board, which again is like the same amount of disruptions. Right here, you get, you know, the ability to floodgate with monster effects to summon, which sometimes in certain matchups is decent. You got this right here to be able to go into your Night Slayer, which Night Slayer gets you into Justify. Justify is an imperm, so then there's like plenty of disruption. You have Chase, which is a bounce, so you have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 forms of like disruption off of, you know. Still pretty cool. It's kind of awesome. The deck does have that ability now. I just don't know what that Link 3 IP card is. Let's go ahead and just search it real quick. I know it's OCG, so right here it is. Okay. Fancy Wall. So this right here says 2 effect monsters. When your opponent activates a monster effect on field or graveyard, quick effect, you can banish this card that was special summoned this turn. Banish this card that was special summoned this turn until the end phase. Negate that effect. If you do banish it. Okay. During your opponent's main phase, you can quick effect melee after this effect resolve Link summon 1 Link monster. And if this card you control will be used as a material for that Link summon, you can also use 1 Link 2 or lower monster your opponent controls, neither player can activate. So I mean, this right here is pretty cool. You can like make this card. I guess it's not as good as I thought it was. It's only gonna negate the summon. The turn it's summoned. So then like you're trying to go like IP into this to give yourself a negate. Then this can let you quick effect. Then you can use like a Link 2 your opponent controls, which is, you know, okay, I guess. But yeah, this is essentially it for S-Force. It for S-Force. Clean 40 card list. Still play a lot of non-engine, you know, 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 non-engine really. But then like post side, you can side in more non-engine if you need to. So yeah, not bad for S-Force, right? I've had this deck so long that I'm just happy to see that it's finally able to be used. It can finally be played, you know, that's all that matters. But yeah, why don't we just jump into the ladder here. Let's just say jump and play some ladder. I was getting so upset last night. Just simulators, man. Simulators and their synergy and the way that they RNG stuff. Ugh. Makes you upset. Sweet. Awesome. Alright, so he has a chummy. Nope. Okay, so let's see here. I can hold this. I can hold... I like this card. The Dark Spirit Mastery. I was kind of against it at first, but I've really grown to like this card. This card is a phenomenal starter / extender, which is better than Thrones in my opinion. So he has something. So he probably has a Fua, which is okay if he has Fua, because we can literally play through that. Because we have Droll, we can Droll ourselves, which is pretty nice. And then even if he interacts here, we can potentially combo off We have a few pushes here through disruption. He has a Fua, which is crazy. And I don't even know if I need to give him that many draws, to be honest with you, because I already opened this. So, like, literally, if this resolves, he gets 1 draw resolution. I can drop this special, and then I'm kind of off to the races. Because this is why, like, if you open Griffin and Droll and, like, it's a 3-card combo, but if you open Griffin or an extender, you're kind of okay. Yep, Fua, okay. Yeah, we'll just throw Droll here. And then we'll just go to look at the hand. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. So I gotta make... I think it's... Shuffle back. I think it's shuffle this back. Okay. Okay, big think here. Big think. I think we might do... So I need to construct my board, because he has Fallen the Virtuous, and that trap that targets and destroys. And then I just need to make Caesar. Okay. So I can activate this. Destroy this. See, I also want to activate this. We know he has no hand trap, so like we can just kind of play however we need to. I really hate to use King Solomon here, but King Solomon would be good on the crackback. I think we just go here, smack on King Tell. Go here, trigger Gilgamesh here. Put the Queen and Ragnarok. And then we send this to grave. Okay. Because this can negate the incantation, I think. Yeah, I don't want to do that just yet. Okay. Alright, just gotta do a big think here. Okay. Pendulum. Let's activate. Let's use out this. Use these two. Go here. No, we don't want to use that. Shuffle back these two. Go here. Trigger the effect here to summon out. Here. Trigger this, summon out here. Oh, okay. Well, did kind of goof that up here. So then, I think we just overlay here for this. Activate this, pop this, summon, synchro, okay. Special summon out this. No, we don't want to destroy. We synchro for Bright Armageddon. Pendulum out. Yeah, go here. Yep. And then I guess we just end the turn. Hopefully this is enough. You can't fall in the Virtuous. Well, he can. He can fall in the Virtuous. He can I don't know if Fallen Virtuous, I can't remember if it has to target face-up cards or if it's just monsters, but he can't target any of these guys. Which is okay. And we have everything. We haven't. Yep. So we stop all of his pushes. Good deal. But now we're into that turn 3 scenario where I don't know how I feel about 9 cards. See, this card feels so bad. But if he lands on anything generic, I guess like we can still do that. I guess like also if we Lava Golem, right? If we smack Lava Golem over like the stuff they trigger and they come back, well, that's fantastic. Crazy. I feel like we just hold this imperm. That's all we gotta do, just hold the perm. Or just, yeah. Hold perm. We can chuck it. Yeah, it almost doesn't even matter to hit these cards, man, because, like, it doesn't even matter. Because he's going to get Great Purification, and that's the card I gotta worry about is the Great Purification. And prayers, too, yeah. I'll have to try and bait the... Yep, there's a Great Purification. Now, hear me out, man. Dugaris, the watch list, is sometimes like a card worth hitting, too. No, we'll just let it go. Because if I fire Imperm, right, because this right here, he can... Yeah, he can just make a discard, loot me for 2 cards off of trying to stop that. No, thank you. I'd rather go ahead and I'd rather like frame 1, throw it onto this, and oh, see, I can actually throw it on this. Well, I'm not too worried about this actually. But now he's gonna set Fallen the Virtuous, the Purification, and then Prayers, or one of these is Prayers. Fantastic. Where was that? So we can, like, I don't care what he searches, right? Like, I potentially can crack it here. Yeah, no, we're okay. Prayer, special summon. Okay, so that's exhausted. Okay. So if I go battle phase, smoke him with an evenly, we should be okay. He can still have Ash up in here, and then that just still just... I mean, I lose to Ash regardless, so I mean... We're going to try and just... We're going to try and... play regardless. Purification baits that. Go main phase 2. Okay. Yep. Yep, we tried, but alas, not good enough. And I'm not super sold on Scolding again. Like, I've really enjoyed Scolding because I think I prefer Scolding because we get smoked with board breakers a lot more than what people think. So I'm still not sold. I saw a comment said that they prefer like they play 3. What is it? 3. What's it? Solemn warning instead. I don't know how I feel about that yet, but anyway, we'll try and play first. Crazy. We'll try. Throw Ash on that. Okay. So then I can activate. So Ash is now gone. He's on a dark deck, so he could potentially hit with Impulse. Is it activate this? I think it's activate. Pitch. Search this. Or is it search this? I think it's search this. Pitch the Griffin. Yeah. Okay. Had me worried there. I was like, oh, I'm going to get... So it's pitch this. Effect of this. Grab this. Sure, he'd have... We'll just try. Okay, so we know that we have to make Fallen in the Virtuous. Not Fallen, we know he has potentially Fallen in the Virtuous, so we need to try and do the same board we did last time. Go up to 2 here. Activate this, detach here, grab us Griffin. Smack on here. Chainlink 1 here, Chainlink 2. Place us some scales. Synecro. Activate this. Then we just go up here into big guy. Okay, so now we just gotta try and make our Bright. And this is why I think Bright's kind of a pretty crazy card. Activate, summon out Genghis. Do I want to trigger out Genghis? So I think there might be a way for me to do both here. Okay, just think here. So use this, bring back to level 2. Pendulum summon, yes. Alright, we'll exhaust you. We won't exhaust this guy here yet. Nope. And then we'll go here. Trigger you. Bring you back. Go here. No, and we'll go here. Oh. Shoot. Yeah, I'm forced to use... Oh, we'll just do it this way here. This gives me kind of more disruption, I guess. I mean, kinda. Yeah. Okay, well. It kinda gave me more disruption. But it kinda didn't, too. really care to summon out. Yeah. No. I hate this. Did I just not? Yep. I may have just goofed the whole thing, chat. Goofed the whole thing because of that. Wow. Okay. Well. I can't believe I did that. I cannot believe I just did that. I needed that to come out then. I didn't. I got hindsighted to thinking that. Ugh. Well. Just in. Yep, I needed to bring that out. Pendulum Link, yep. I threw it there. And then, yeah, I definitely threw there. I was supposed to bring that out, and then I could, if Mach and X resolve, Mach and X destroys this, because this right here is like, right? But Mach and X destroy this, summon out the Queen, destroy a card, trigger this, summon back Siegfriedia. I saw the line, but goofed it up, because I thought I started with Kepler. Yep, definitely kind of goofed there. Found the Virtuous. Sweet. Oh, well. Kind of did anyway. Super Poly? Okay. I assume you're going to fuse these two off. I mean, that kind of worked out in my favor. But this is the setup I was talking about, that I should have had Mach and X out here to do this kind of freely, but I mean, arguably he just makes Typhon, right? Yeah. Cool. Spin back probably this. Don't know that. Okay. That's pretty good. But like, you can't do anything else. Battle phase whack over this. Yeah, like... He'll get to reset Fallen the Virtuous. Maybe drew into like another... Okay. Mastery's pretty good here. Let's try and bait some things here. See if we can bait this Fallen the Virtuous. Okay. Sweet. And then now... we go here. Do I even care about triggering this? Trigger this, bring out... Yeah. Oh, well, now... Uh-oh. Thought I had a Siegfried, but I don't. He's gonna get to set another one. Oh, man. Well, let's fire it off here. Finish 1, 2, 3, 4. Panic 1. Ooh. Okay. Now we can start playing a little bit here. I do get a pendulum summon. Pendulum out 1. Might do that just to get greedy for damage here. Activate this. Prayers, okay. Don't know what prayers gets him here. I'd have Kiri. Okay. Oh. Okay. Cool. I think he just cooked himself right here. Alright, adds that. Only dealing half damage, but... Yeah, you fool. You fool. Fool! See, that was what I was supposed to do in the first place. That entire setup, I was supposed to have Machinax out there. So, like, that would have been definitely set up a lot better. But it is what it is. Let's run it back again. Dang, everyone's on scissors today. Okay. Let's see here. Activate. See if we... Alright, we passed the Ash vibe. Check. Special summon this guy. Pitch. Add Kepler. A normal Kepler. Can't use Kepler here. Oh, let's see. Let's grab the trap. Let's try and beat Super Poly. Not Super Poly. So it's like, I want to beat Droplets, but we're going to get Super Poly, so it's okay. Activate this. Place this. He doesn't have, I don't think, no Ash or nothing. We're kind of playing into Nib territory here, which is, I guess, okay. I mean, hang on, let me think here. So let's see, we can summon out this Link. I still have a Pendulum summon, technically. Summon out this, go ahead and get this in rotation, and then I can start doing some things. Go here. Summon number 3. Summon number 4. Not that Nib's real by any means. Up here, summon number 5. Nope. Activate here, tribute this. See, I can... Actually, so I can now summon... Yeah, I think we can actually do this here. So we're going to use... Trigger this. Oh, I don't have... I'm so bad at this. Why am I like this? Oh, that's so upsetting. Okay, well... Ugh. trigger here. See if we can recover from this horrible misplay. Okay. Activate this, pop this. Synchro. Kind of sucks. Can't believe I messed up the lines, chat. Messed up the lines. Okay, so I see I can overlay into this, search. Smack on Machinax there. That's a 3-material Machinax. I do have another Pendulum Summon. I think we're just forced to do this. Which I hate doing because I messed up, but... I can synchro into the big guy. Ugh. I think there was a way for me to get Siegfried and this guy out, but I goofed it since I shouldn't have triggered any of this stuff already. I should have did a little bit differently. But that's okay. So I can use this, pop this, summon, go into big dude, Pendula, and I still have Caesar, and yeah. Or is it just activate this? Let's do this. I am incorrect. Let's activate this, which I hate to do, but we're gonna do it. There was definitely a line that I just saw, so I should have gone into little dude, bring back, yeah. Shoot! Shuffle back this and this. Why am I like this? Let's see here, I can Pendulum. There's just no point. That sucks. I don't have a way to beat Droplet now. Dang. Let's just go ahead and fire this. Wisdom has a D in it for Droplet, and that's what I'm going to get smoked with. Or Super Poly. I'm just... can't believe it, man. I guess Super Poly would have got me. Or Genesis Code? Yeah, we'll just... yeah, boost some things up here. Some Regenesis, let's go, okay. I goofed, I just thought out of turn. Thought out of turn. Oh. Lava Golem, are you serious? Fallen in the Virtuous. What are you targeting, dude? Yeah, we can flip back up this guy. Oh, we're gonna get Kashtira. Okay, I gotta be careful here, because he could rip out my... he could rip out my unicorn, could just rip stuff. Given I don't have anything else to activate, except for this right here. I think we're okay. Just with the crack up of triple or quadruple D, Arc Crisis. As long as I don't activate nothing. Genesis Lord's pretty big. set birth. Eee. Ooh. Ooh, that's dangerous. Is he not gonna summon? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, here comes Fallen in the Virtuous set. Okay. Cool. Genesis code. That's okay. Sage is pretty good. Fallen in the Virtuous is pretty big here. How do I force Fallen in the Virtuous? I can't. Wait, Fallen in the Virtuous, he can't target nothing of mine, so yeah. Well, as long as I have that. Let's see here. Can I pendulum out? One dump. Let's go ahead and activate this. I literally just got to get to Siegfried, and I can get to Siegfried, I'm pretty sure. Or force, because I know one's fallen. I gotta force. He's really gonna get... Okay. So Omni's gone. Let's... Pendulum 1. Let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, we just gotta send this to grave. Then let's see here. Free up some space. Yeah. I'm dead. I just killed myself. Oh, man. I forgot this burns for 1,000. Yep, and there's nothing out that I can do. Yep. GG, brother. I had no way to... Unless he wants to try and pop this, which he could. That'd be like next level play. Ugh. Ready to... Thrown game from the start. No, just let it go, dude. Let it go. Yep, he's letting it go. That's my fault? My fault? Why am I bad at this? Why am I bad? That's okay. So then we can just go here. And then we'll put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should have... That's crazy, chat. That should have been... I should have won that one. I'm trying to think of a way that I could have... I could definitely done that differently. I could have tried to force the... Dang, alright. Pretty strong hand, actually. Dude. Why am I bad? Roll. Dude, you gotta be kidding me, man. Ugh. Yeah. We just threw that because I'm bad. Infuriating. Should have been more of a game, for sure. I'm just trying to think if there's any way for me to... That last game. Anyway. Oh, pretty good opening hand. Hopefully I don't butcher this one. See if he'll throw ash or something here. I mean, if he does throw ash, okay, do we really care about that? Do we call by the Ash Blossom? Or do we activate this? No, we don't care about that. That's free. Okay, activate. Special summon. Pitch. Use this. Grab it anyway. Normal summon. Use the effect. Add this. Activate. Do we just summon out? Okay, we're okay. Use the effect. We'll place this and scale. Alright, yep, no effect here. We'll just go ahead and climb up into Rag. Or Zeus. Or Ragnarok, yeah. Yeah, we're okay here, right? Yeah, I think we're... Bring this back. Send this. We're okay. Pop this. I don't care about that, I don't think. Trigger that. Nope. Okay. Go here. Zeus is live to negate, so we can just shuffle back this. Kind of did go a little bit out of order here. So let's see here. Activate this, pop this, summon itself. I don't have any... I can pendulum. I get 2 pendulums. Let's go ahead and pendulum summon Kepler. Triggered. This. Okay. I think we synchro into... Oh, he has something for this? Interesting bell? Okay. Okay. And I can synchro off here into Siegfried. And then go here. Activate this, pop this, summon itself. Do I have... I don't. Okay. Oh, what the f... Oh, I'm negating my own... Ugh. Whatever. It don't matter. I meant to activate this. No, I don't want to destroy one card. Let me just make this. We pendulum out this dude. We make this. Smack on a Machinex for a buoy. We just pass. Oh, Malulu's pretty good. stop the Malulu. Yep, so that was good enough. So now we just throw it. This isn't going to be that good, sadly. I feel as though the, whatever you call them, Lava Golem's not too good in this matchup. I mean, it technically could be, right? If it's branded. Oh, Asher with three hand craps and a 1-card starter. That's... Throw Imperm here. If he has follow-up with Rahu or... Yep. And we pray. We're cooked, kinda. Crazy. And this fuse Ash in this. Going to Arthur Lion. Arthur Lion, target back what? He had Ash and this right here. Dude, I just think that this... the Fallen and the White, like, this entire setup is so good, but it's just like, it's crazy. Malulu to set. Set Flame. That's pretty good. And then set a Mysterious card, which probably Horn, if I'm guessing. And then in phase is set. So, I mean, this is pretty good. It just sucks that I drew duplicates. That's the one bad thing that I've noticed about maybe, not even an IRL play. He's linking. Okay, that's pretty good. Right? Like, what's the point of this? Oh, so he can in phase, right? So he's going to go in phase, add it. Use this, pop it in phase. Oh, no, okay, never mind. Well, there we go. Alright, so we got to deal with an Ash Blossom, right? Ash and Fallen, which is still pretty good. Yeah, this one Ash will be good enough. Yep. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Fallen the Virtuous. Surrender. Huh? Oh, I guess he did. Yeah, I guess you're right. We'll see if he lets me, because this is where you fall in the Virtue. Yep. Extend Handshake. Continue. Extend the Handshake. Not much I could do there. That'd be okay. Let's just run it. Keep on running. Now, I know this deck's probably going to have Super Poly, so I need to make sure that, depending on the hand I open, I place the... Hopefully, if I open good enough and I don't get diddled by Algorithm here. Okay. Okay, not entirely diddled by Algorithm. Actually, we're pretty good here. Activate this. Pitch. Okay, actually, hold up. So, normal summon this. Okay. We have this, so we can go normal summon this. Or does it activate this? Pitch, search, activate, place. I essentially have to place. Yeah. If I'm trying to place face up. But he has Fallen the Virtuous, so it almost doesn't even matter, man. Because he has Super Poly and Fallen. It's pretty good. So I think it's mostly just normal this. Activate this. Oh, but I do have Judgment. I should have remembered that. Oh, well. So that was my normal summon. Go here. Activate this. Detach this. And then we can search for Griffin, right? It has to be Griffin. Search Griffin. Or is it search this, pitch, add, activate, place? No. Because I have to use my queen no matter what. I have to use queen to... I can add this. I mean, that's decent. It's crazy that you can add this. Yeah, we'll just stick to the game plan. Activate the effect. Special summon. Go here. Chain link 1. Chain link 2. I really almost had like a little bit of a descend to grave. So let's see here. I think we send this. Okay. And then we can pendulum summon out just the one? Is it pendulum out 1 effect, bring back this? Does it activate this? Okay. Activate, banish. Okay. I think it's this. Go over here. Oh man, maybe I goofed this up. I goofed this up. I was supposed to... Let's see here. What do I have in my graveyard? Bring this back out. And then use this to bring back... Yeah, we'll just go ahead and use this. Bring back this, I guess. I'm just goofing all over. It is what it is. I hate this time limit. Like, at least I could take like a few more seconds to, you know, to focus in here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go up here into... Trigger this, target this. Activate this, pop this. This right here to send. Alright, let's see here. You control one DD monster you control. If this card is in your graveyard, you control one dark contract card you control destroyed. Dang. Oh, no, we're okay. We're okay. Send this to the graveyard. Yeah, okay. Activate this. Oh, shoot. I don't get set up for Super Poly, though. Activate. I can activate this. Place. Here, I guess. Okay, activate. I guess we'll search for this. Not what I wanted, but it'll do. Go over here. Pendulum out. This. Trigger this. Add dark contract here. We will then go into this. Trigger this. Bring this back. Bring it up here. Then we just go here for Siegfried, which kind of sucks. But I think we're okay. Make this. This just sucks because we're not going to be able to judgment anything because we drew. See, this is where I see the argument for scolding, right? So like if we didn't have scolding, we'd have warning. I guess we'll try. Let's see here, he's in the main phase. Fallen in the white, okay. Sin for cost that. Chain this. I mean, no. Just go ahead and summon out whatever you summon out. Tributes this. I call by the grave. Yeah, because he can't synchro. He must be reading. Well, he's like, what's preventing me from making the thing? So he probably has Fallen and... What is it? Fallen the Virtuous. Pretty good, pretty good. Do that. So then now my judgment, my scolding, I keep calling it judgment, my scolding's live for any sort of power play. Okay. Cool. Activate the effect. Has to fuse from the hand. So I need to stop this. Nope. What are we seeing here? What? How is he able to make this? Cannot be used as fusion material. Must either be fusion summon or special by sending above cards to the graveyard. And then what is this right here? If this card is in the graveyard... I'm confused how we can make this. Because aren't these cards being treated as fusion material? I guess we'll see here, because if this right here triggers... I guess we'll find out, right? 25, he can attack over this. I feel like I have to Scolding this. He has what? 4 cards in hand? No. So that didn't trigger. So this must not trigger. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're about to get frickin' whacked then. Maybe I should have. So he can... Cool, I guess. Yeah, so that didn't trigger this, so I wonder then. So how does this, like... Branded Fusion. He was smart. He was really smart waiting and holding this stuff, actually, to be honest with you. Take 1 Dogmatica monster. Oh, do I just Judgment that? We're in the end phase. Judgment that. Yeah, let's just frickin' do it. Yep, take 1,000. Switch. Making fusion summon Art Crisis. Oh. Do I really have to use you? Yeah, I guess so. Chain Link 1. Chain Link 2. Chain Link 3. crazy. What synchro did I banish? I banished Siegfried by accident. Oh my god. Damage to your opponent. I guess we still banished the right one. Let's see, Pendulum out. You, I guess. I don't want to. That's crazy. So let's see here. I have. Activate this. Flame? Are you serious? Greedy for, I guess, damage. Let's see, that's literally 18. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Gotta master these lines a little bit better. The clock just always rushes me, and I always hate being rushed. Dang, I should have gone with scissors. Well, no hand trap in a dream, I guess. Coke dealer, got it. Allure, okay. Oh man, we're just cooked. That's just... I'm not going to sit through all of Malice combo. Like, that's... Not today. No, thank you. I need to just move one more card, so let's just do one more of these, and I just put in 6. I mean, this right here, I guess, protects me from being targeted, I guess. Alright, we have a pretty decent hand here. Activate here. Pitch this. See if he throws Ash at this. Shifter. Hell no. Bell. I was gonna cry, dude. I was like, no. Shifter Saki won't do that card. This card needs to just go. I hate that. Like, if I didn't have call by in that resolve, like, I was playing some wonky Yu-Gi-Oh! I tell you what. No hits. Yeah, I think this is the best place here. See if I can bait Ash Blossom. Add Griffin. Normal summon. Effect. And Dark Contract. Go here. No remote. You just, if you had got me in the very beginning, I'd have been down, my man. My camera's actually acting up too. I was trying to fire up my camera, and my camera's been goofing off all day. I can't get it to connect. It's probably like a restart thing. So I couldn't even remote if I wanted to. I think I've noticed when my camera acts up like that, I gotta, what do you call it? I gotta restart my PC. But doing good today, actually. Doing good. Just been grinding on some Omega. Showed some S-Force combos. I see, like, I need to do this right here, so. I've been doing a lot of misclicks and stuff like that, misplays. But that's what we're here for, so we can do these later. So let's see, probably this weekend I'll probably be streaming. Because I work Thursday, Friday, and I'm off. I'm going to work Friday a few hours, and then Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, we're going to hit up a locals. So Saturday might be a live local stream. Ooh. Nibiru? Dude, he has Nib. Nib me here, please. Nib it. Nib here so I can... Yes. Yep, perfect. Exactly why Nib does not matter. Okay. I promise, my man, I'm not avoiding you. Dude, the S4 stuff is pretty crazy. And like I can like it's pretty crazy. It's makes the deck, you know what I mean? It makes it playable. It's now its own unique little style here. So we go here. I can still make, that's so funny. I can still make it can't nib me anymore, so I'm like not scared of nothing. Okay. 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 Check this out. Sadly, the slop lists are sadly kind of the way. The closest I can get to like a non-slop version is you just play like a small package of the whatever you call it, the a small package, the Diatomias. That's what you play. I saw some Fiendsmith lists and stuff. Okay, so now we're here. I need to link up into Gilgamesh. Right, I just special summon this. I thought this card was the summon one, sadly, so that's why. So we'll make Gilgamesh here, prove to you. Then use Gilgamesh's effect, place. I mean, like it gives the deck like a one-card combo too. It's kind of wild. Let's see here. We can go up into here. We can pop this, special this, come out here, destroy one card on the field. We'll destroy the Nibiru. Trigger this here. Okay. Yeah, he just scooped it up. That was crazy. Shifter Nib, and then literally had the March Hare into White Rabbit. Guy opened really cracked, too. But hopefully we can get him here. But this is that all-important Game 3 that might not come to fruition. I need one more card. There we go. Swap. Sort. But it is nice that the deck does have, like, if you remember, man, you could take S-Force back in the day and you just wouldn't do anything. But now you can take it, and at least you have like a strategy, right? That's like what's important. This card needs freaking gone, dude. Hope this stops you. You have such tiny names. Maybe it's just this and pass. Dude, no way. I'm still probably going to get smoked by whatever this is. Dude, okay. And this right here says what? Any monster sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Okay. So I just gotta remember this. How do I solve this son of a gun? How do I get rid of this dude? Okay. Is it like overlay materials? Is it like literally add this? add this, effect of this, pop, summon. But this doesn't, this counts graveyard, right? Oh no, yeah, then summon, effect, boost, overlay. Is that the line? Is that the line we're forced to go through? Or is it add this, special this? Increase this card's level. See whatever we have here. Activate this, pop this. I actually get smoked if... Dude, come on. That's my fault, man. Put it right there in the column, too. Ugh. Yeah, that's literally what it used to be. That's my fault. I put it right here in this imperm column. Dude, why am I frickin' like this? Get sacked because I'm bad at the game. Well, if he sees a Malice name, I'm just smoked. Yep, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I can't... And I lost there by myself. God, dude. So infuriating. So infuriating. Minor misplays like that. Yeah, now, like, you actually end on... like, if you want to, you can end on Mystify and Justify. So then, like, you do... with a Chase, too. So, like, you were pretty set. And then, like, let's not forget that, Gravitino's, like, bounce is pretty... Or Gravitino's, like, Defisher effect is pretty good. Oh, okay. Alright, so I fold to... Ash. Got it. Okay. Crazy. I deserve this. I've been getting some pretty crazy hands to beat around some stuff, and then... This is what I'd get. The game's punishing me. They're giving me, like, winnable situations, and I'm throwing, so it's like, now we're going to give you bad hands to where you can't throw. Oh, it's so infuriating, man. Oh, God. This guy, of course, of all the hands, too. Oh, I just hate this. This game, dude. This game, I swear. Yeah, it's been there, been there. There's not much... We all do it, man. It still doesn't make it any less frustrating. We're only human. And it's kind of crazy, because, like, in that last game, it's just my OCD. Like, there was no, like, he just put that imperm right here. He should have probably put the imperm in the pendulum zone, so he put it there, and I literally had three zones to play around, you know? Yeah, we'll see if he... Yeah, we'll just try and... hope it's enough. But he can link down into... Crazy. Crazy, dude. God damn that deck. I hate Striker with a passion, man. I always have Engage. But okay, well now we kind of... That's nice that we know what we're playing against. We should have been able to do more than that, but... The Yugi God said no, so now... At least we know what we're playing, so we know, like, a prime inboard would be to get to Bright Armageddon. So we get to Bright Armageddon. This deck can't Widow Acress into existence and fall in the Virtuous Us. Still can Droplet and still can Super Poly us, so, like, that's just that's the crazy thing, is we just kind of gotta pray we can do it and hope that... I mean, this deck really doesn't play that many hand traps, so... I mean, it plays Ash Blossom, which is... I mean, that hand right there, one Ash was good enough, so it's very likely that one more Ash could be good enough, too. One more Ash could be good enough. Yeah, not even gonna entertain that right there. I think there's 3 spells in the graves too, so he's literally gonna... A much better hand. So we'll see how far we get. We don't get cooked by one Ash here. I wish we had... Sweet, okay. Yeah, so now we just punish the droll. It sucks opening this, too. Like, I wish I could have... we'll go ahead and pendulum out. Now, so, like, we can pendulum out, like, a little bit here. Pendulum. I think we just need to pendulum out just the one. Go one, dump, link into... Or is it pendulum 2, overlay, can't search, so it's just, like, climb up into that. Because what are the chances he has a nib? That's 3, 4. Let's just play it safe here, I guess. Effect of this. Dump this. Go up here into big guy. Activate this. We can activate this, special summon itself, but we don't. I don't know if we want to do that just yet here. Okay. Maybe we just pendulum out. I'm still like not safe. I have to activate this regardless. Yeah, so now we're safe. I guess that just kind of answers that question. Go here. Here. Trigger this effect. I was supposed to do 3 because I... Dude, why am I like this? I'm not thinking properly. I'm rushing through stuff. That sucks. Oh, no. Okay, we're kind of okay then. Okay, so we can... We just got to remember to use it here. Which I guess that sucks, but... Man. Just gotta focus in. Smack this on over here. Trigger this. Special out this. Overlay. I stupidly goof so bad. Okay, let's just go and do this then. Might be time to wrap it up, chat, for today, because we are really goofing it all up here. All right, so let's see here. 1, 2, so increase this to 4. I think that might be the play. 2, we synchro for a 10 into Bright Armageddon. Set, and we pass. Hopefully this is enough. Oh, well. Hope this is enough. Can't Widowmaker my stuff because of Bright Armageddon, which is awesome, but he can still droplets me. And if I was able to play correctly, I could have probably maybe got to Siegfried. I'm gonna flip this up, I guess. Super Poly. Okay, so that resolves. Okay, so Super Poly is now off the table, but we still have Striker is such a crazy deck. I don't even want to say like Striker's insane. Wow. Yeah. Smoked with evenly. So let's just go. I mean, then he just Widow Anchors, right? Widow Anchors. I mean, it's already cost us battle phase. I think we just keep Bright. How he can't just Widow Anchor take. Crazy, dude. Crazy. He has Engage too, which I guess. So like right here, he could engage into Widow Anchor take my Widow Anchor to take my frickin' Caesar if I kept Caesar. So yeah, it worked out that way. Worked out that way. If it wasn't a dingus, I could probably go for. I could have probably went to Siegfried, but I'm a dingus. The timer gets to me, makes me overthink. I mean, on the bright side, I have enough for the big guy. Yep, go into 0. I think 0 is non-targeting though, right? Yeah, destroy one card on the field, yep. Yep. Crazy. My two most hated decks is literally Striker and Branded. And it's not even because of what they do, it's just because of the amount of support that Konami's given them. Like, if this deck didn't receive literally years of support, and same with, like, Branded, I don't think I'd be so, like, biased towards it, because, like, I think this deck is pretty cool. Like, this card is so sweet looking. It's such a cool card. But I'm just so tired. Like, these decks just leave, like, bad taste in my mouth, because there's, like... How many, like, other decks out there, like, would love to have an ounce of support like these... Right, like these decks that Konami has ridden. Oh, sweet. That's insane. This card needs to go, dude. I don't care what anyone says. This card is crazy. Maybe not Fallen, but like... I don't even want Albion. Like, Albion's just... It's aged too well. Because now he's going to get... Yeah, look at there. 3... You know, only 2 spells. Okay. Wouldn't that be crazy if this card counted itself? Like, you could do that on Resolution. It goes to grave, so it check. Like, that'd be kind of a wild statement here. So he searches Widow Anchor. Yeah, I do not out this, sadly. I do not. Maybe in another life I'd out it, but it is what it is. Hayate? Oh, he must have a Luminous. Hard open a Luminous gate too. Oh, that's insane, dude. Unless he searched it and I didn't see it. No, oh, dude, he can Shark Cannon stuff in the end phase. He can go boom, boom. Yeah. smoked me. I mean, I technically I can try it, right? Like I ain't gonna be able to. That's the crazy thing about the Arc Crisis, man, is he's like so strong, but he's also like, it's just kind of crazy that he didn't have like any sort of protection on him. Like I understand like his he didn't need protection because the card's kind of wild, but it'd be nice if he like said like couldn't be destroyed, but he could be targeted, you know? Like you could still steal him, but like he couldn't be destroyed. Well, that's pretty good. I mean, not really. Not really, to be honest with you. Because he has Widow Anchor plus Fallen in the Virtuous. Shark Cannons in hand, an unknown. He has 3 spells, so whatever he Widow Anchors, he takes, so I guess we just go ahead and try and force the Fallen in the Virtuous. So here we go, Fallen in the Virtuous. Okay. And I am smoked no matter what. Yeah. We are just smoked. It is what it is. We'll do one more, chat. One more, and then we'll call it good for the day. Ooh, already lost the RPS. Draw on Ash. That's decent, depending on what I'm playing against. Jeez, this Benetti is not going to be easy. Oh, okay, come on now. This is not good. Well, I could start with this, pitch that, but then if I pitch that, that's not good, so I probably should start with this, pitch this. Search Extender. Because this right here, that's why I like this card. This card can search this, but it also can search out your... It can search this, which is an extender and a starter. It's like a 1.5 card combo, right? So we'll just try it. These 3 sets are probably like Droplet, Super Poly, Fallen in the Virtuous. Imperm? Okay. So just remember this column here. Remember this column here. Remember this column here. Okay. So I can do something pretty chinky. I can use this, pop this, summon out, but it banished itself. So I think I'm forced to normal summon this. What I'm trying to say is, like, I could establish a Bright Armageddon to dodge, like, targeting stuff, like if one of these is. Because right now, like, the dude is clearly, I haven't seen anything. So let's say normal summon effect to search. Yeah, I guess we just normal summon Kepler. Attempt to use Kepler's effect. Add our contract C. This could be another imperm. Add this to hand. So imperm was in this column. Now, if this is an imperm, I do get kind of smoked here. So maybe it is smart to circle this around, activate summon itself, synchro into bright, activate. I mean, 1 card left in hand. What's the likelihood of it being nib? Maybe. So like I got so much PTSD trauma now. So activate this, effect to pop. He's already Ash, so like can't really do anything here. If he has Nibiru, we can play through Nibiru kinda. Maybe it's activate this. Let's try it. Let's see. Let's see if this is imperm. This could be also... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Well, did not expect to make it this far. Droplet, okay. Drill Beam. Okay, we're playing against Blue Eyes. Okay. And now he goes a Fua. Yeah, now you're just smoked. You are smoked, my guy. What? Oh. Ah, I'm smoked. Because I can't ash, I cross out. Idiot. Wow. Foo into foo. I swear this game's algorithm is just pretty crazy. Okay. So we just gotta do what? 8,000? Without using that? Let's see here. Do I fear anything? I don't think I'm scared of anything, really. Synchro into Bright, that's 5,000. Or I Pendulum out 1. Or let's see, I can Pendulum out. Let's see here. I think I don't even need to. Bright, 3, 3, yeah. Okay, we don't even have to give him that many more draws. I think we just go here into Bright. Give him 1 more. Don't use that. Pendulum out. You're gonna get a few more draws, but that's okay. You play Nibiru? Yep. Have no clue what he's playing. So I guess we just side in the standard house here. Nine cards go in, finish, there we go. Yeah, there's definitely a bunch of games today that I could have played so much better. So much better. Evenly Perilia. Okay, well, we're just gonna throw Perilia here. See if it sticks. Engraver, okay. So Fiendsmith slop so far. All right, let's see what the other engine is. I know what he's probably going to do. He's probably going to go ahead and make Caesar so that way he's insulated under Nibiru and stuff, but I just nibs it. In my opinion, as long as Caesar's around or as long as this slop is around, Nibiru is just always checked, which is why I think that either, sad to say, either Caesar or this engine needs to be diddled with some baby oil. Sweet. It's a normal droll. Okay. What's the... Oh, okay. So he really is. He's... He's just going to make me a Caesar? Let's then activate this, pitch evenly, smoke him with... I mean, maybe I don't pitch evenly. Maybe I pitch something else. Search Lava Golem and then Lava Golem him, and then... Yeah, I have to... Oh, see, this is difficult because I have to get access to my... This takes my normal summon, so I need... Can't Lava Golem him just yet. Desiree, okay, well... Interesting call. Even though Desiree's an insane card. Like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I was trying to say, like, guys. If Desiree goes... or if Caesar goes, like, Desiree's still an insane card. So fuse off into... Pretty good, okay. Special summon. Overlay for Caesar, so he's just... So this is kind of cool, okay. So all this is just done under... One body plus Fiendsmith combo. That's pretty cool. We normal summon Droll, which means Droll's out of the hand. Set one mysterious card. Please let me draw Lightning Storm. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We'll try. I feel bad, dude. This isn't right either. Like... And whatever he keeps, we just go Lightning Storm, call it, and... Understandable, dude. That's so stupid. I'm so sorry, dude. Like, that's... To perfectly play under a Perilia like that, to literally give me one draw, and... That's... See, guys, I try not to be too biased. I understand I get blasted by variance, but I also know that sometimes I get lucky and blast my opponent by variance, and that was pretty crazy. But, yeah, I guess... To go back over here, that'll be the last one. Go over to the deck edit and stuff like that for anyone who's there. This is like the S4 stuff. I'll probably use this and clip it and show the combo sequence with stuff. I would like to print, and I like proxies, dude. Proxy, I like doing the cards IRL, personally. So, I might just try and proxy it, but I think I like... And then I try to do MD Pro 3, but I can't they don't have the new cards in there, which is crazy because I saw like other ones do, so I don't know how to update MD Pro 3 yet, sadly. I don't know if there's like a setting to go in and do something, but I was going to show combo sequencing on that. But anyway, yeah, so thank you guys for coming to the stream. Not much more can be said. You know, hopefully, like I said, we're trying to stream a lot more. And like I said, well, we might try and stream Saturday. So I have like a better tripod that I use for ghost hunting, but it's just a pretty good tripod. So I'll probably bring that tripod, and then we can like live stream from my phone and stuff like that. And you know, you guys, maybe I'll do a community thing and ask what you guys would rather me do, like live stream the locals or just record my matches and then go and we do them over in the live stream. But yeah, anyway, guys, that is it. You know, you stay safe, stay healthy. Most important.